Happy Friday, everyone. This is Omar again, one of the registered immigration agents at Pathway to Education and Visa Services. Now, today I'm going to talk about Subclass 482, the TSS visa, and its requirements, what you should know, and also because of overwhelming inquiries we received lately for some people who is on Subclass 408 and looking for further options. Or also for the clients who cannot be eligible for Subclass 485. Now, at the moment, you need minimum 2 years experience or equivalent part-time experience, but from 23rd of November, you need only 1 year job experience to be qualified for this visa Subclass 482. Now, I will touch base now key requirements for Subclass 482 visa and the steps that is included throughout the process. First of all, you need to be nominated by an approved sponsor who is your employer for a skill occupation on the relevant occupation list. Secondly, you have to meet the skills, qualifications, experience requirements for the nominated occupation. Now, some people might require skill assessment, and there's a common question everyone asks that, do I need a skill assessment? For some of the occupations, this is a mandatory requirement that you have a skill assessment, and department may ask anytime from anyone to provide a skill assessment to see that you are skilled on the occupations or not. Now, apart from that, you have to meet the English, character, and health requirements in general. Now, the 482 visa, the TSS 482 TSS visa can potentially lead to permanent residency visa through the 186 visa pathway if specific criteria are met. And the 482 visa application process involves 3 main steps, and these are the most important thing. You have to understand what are the stages and what stage for who. Now, the first stage, this stage has to be done by the employer sponsorship. We call it standard business sponsorship. The Australian employer must first obtain approval as a standard business sponsor from the Department of Home Affairs. This involves demonstrating they are a legitimate business operating in Australia. They don't have any adverse information in any of the relevant government bodies, and have the capacity to meet the sponsorship obligations. Now, moving to the second stage, the nomination of occupation. So once they are approved as a sponsor, or you make an application to become a sponsor, the employer nominates the prospective employee, which is you, for a specific occupation listed on the relevant skilled occupation list for the Subclass 482 TSS visa. The employer may need to provide evidence of labor market testing, which is to justify that why they are hiring you and not an Australian, and also pay a skill Australia Fund levy, SAF levy fund, and that depends on the employment turnovers, how much they have to pay. Third one is the visa application. Now, providing that you have the skills, qualifications, work experience, English requirements, health, and you also meet the category requirements. You can and you have SBS and nomination application lodged or approved, you can lodge a visa application. Now, to conclude, specific requirements may vary with the nominated occupation, like short-term, medium-term, or labor agreement. So contact us, and we can guide you and your employer for the entire process and help you to have a transition from your previous visa to the next visa, which is Subclass 482. So contact us on 1300 478 849 if you need any further information, and thank you.